Come one and all, the night show comes soon. Soon, the show will begin soon. Come one and all, will begin soon. We always like to give it time for us as a show. And we'll begin in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome to the Night Show! I'm your host, your Grand MC, your Knight of Entertainment, the one, the only, TK, Diz, Isaac, Quickstep, and Orion. You know what you can call me. I am your Night Host, the one who reads through the night time, who travels through this kingdom of entertainment to push back the sorrow and put a smile on everyone's faces. I hope you're ready for fantasy to come alive, to race to gain support, and become the king of this nation, because we are continuing our journey of the metaphor Refantazio, where right now we have to find someone who can tell us more about Alliance. If you pledge your support for Jin, then you too could owe a candidate. And not only that, but the Elda is on everyone's lips. Have you come to impede my campaign? What's with the change in attitude? Earning the support what I need is all that matters. What reason do I have to flatter a rival? Geez, what an obnoxious toad. What's the world coming to if a scuzzle like him can be a notable candidate? Especially, you have to remember, he's got to be top 20. Have you heard the songstress Juno sing before? People love to talk about her looks, but they're missing the real appeal. Just listen to her, you'll understand. She sings and it's like charging into battle. Can't imagine what life led her to sing the way she does. Nothing you or I can imagine, no sir. God, I keep thinking I'm supposed to... What am I gonna do? I love it how they bring up the sword. No. I'm sorry, no, I don't know anything, and I'm busy, so I'll be taking my... Wait. Hey, wait. Anything's fine, so whatever info you have. You know, for a popular candidate, your information gathering methods are awfully mature. Do you speak to anyone else before calling out to me? You can't just talk to a couple of people and expect to find what you're looking for. Put in some legwork, talk to everyone, and don't be picky. But with that said, you should choose the place you're searching carefully. There are plenty of working people too busy to give you the time of day. If I were me, I'd set off for a tavern and ask patrons relaxing there. Now that's all the help I'll have for you. Good day. He actually is kind of nice, isn't he? Want to take his advice and head to a tavern? I don't think there's a tavern nearby here we can go to. I know this is my New Game Plus, but I do not remember this.
You're not serious. I'm just...
Hey, listen. Excuse me.
It's all exhibition all the time with this lot. The tavern's been chock full of irritating blokes lately. They don't know the first thing. Welcome to the party in 1989. I hope you're ready to party like it's 1999. They don't know the first thing about courtesy. All that candidate, and that candidate Loveless, so impudent. Can I help you? Something tells me you're not here to eat. Ever heard of a divine lance? A divine lance? Not sure I'm the best person to ask about that sort of thing. No, wait, someone outside was rambling about it just a bit ago. A large mask on. Must have been Mustari. He seems awfully bothered by it. He was bothered about the lance? Sounds like he may know something. Any ideas where he went? I believe he mentioned something about taking a boat to the island. He must be headed towards the coast by the Merchant's Bazaar, wouldn't you say? If we hurry, we might be able to catch him. Let's head for the Merchant Bazaar.
All right.
Okay.
Let's head there right away.
Okay. Where could we find someone in the Merchant Bazaar?
Whoa.
Hey, that Mustari over there. Oh, I guess we found him. He looks like a
He would have them all take what they please. This same atrocity all over again. Damn him, and damn his crown theocracy.
He's in quite a state. Though I can hardly blame him, with everyone ordered to ransack his homeland. For now, how to approach him?
They really crossed the line.
They've really crossed the line.
Wait. You're not with the Sanctus Church. One of the few who aren't, it seems.
I don't know much about divine relics, but I know all too well what it's like to see your homeland threatened.
The divine relics are symbols of our faith. More than that, they are the soul of our culture, our history.
Followers of the old native beliefs worship idols that are known to conduct magic, which they call divine relics. But unlike the igniters of modern times, they are primitive in make and function, and often dangerous. So said my studies, at least.
Oh, far from it. Divine relics aren't primitive in the least. That's just Sanctus propaganda. Really, it's the opposite. Most of these relics are powerful beyond belief, and igniters are just our crude imitations of them. If you'd ever seen one yourself, you'd know the difference. They don't call them divine for nothing. With powers like that, they might as well have come from the gods.
You're that songstress. Didn't expect to hear all this from you, after what you said for the crowd.
Well, a job's a job. But as I'm sure you're aware, pagans aren't the only ones oppressed by the church.
You really are well informed. And it sounds like you know something of oppression. Did you perhaps come from the Mage Academy?
Details, darling. I've seen abuse of powers before, and I'd rather not see it again.
The other candidates seem bent on taking relics by any means necessary. But you all seem different.
To be fair, we are looking for one. The only relic we know by name right now is Dracodios.
The Lance of the Dragon God. So that's why you came up to me. I suppose anyone would want our homeland's greatest treasure. The Lance is no secret we're trying to hide. Truly, I hope mainlanders come by the scores to see it. Our village is on an island in the World Tree's embrace, where the Dragon God sleeps. On a clear day, you can see it from this land.
An island across the ocean. You mean Verga Island, then? 'Tis a large island in the inland sea. Most of its inhabitants are Mustari, and it remains the only place in the land where Sanctism has not taken root.
I'm not out to abolish Sanctism myself. I just don't want everything we believe in to be destroyed.
So that's why you're in this race.
I thought I could change the world. And then I saw the truth. What a fool I was. I've not introduced myself yet, have I? My name is Edeni. Take my advice. Forget about Dracodios. We can't hand it over, and you'll never reach it anyway.
We'd never take it by force.
Don't intend to take it by force.
Even if you did, you'll not find any ships that sail there. And that's only the first obstacle in your way. Take my word. It's no place for an outsider. It's time I stopped chasing a fool's dream. I need to face reality. And if you're smart, you'll do the same.
Well, sounds like Dracodios is on Verga Island somewhere. Is there really no ship passage there? This is the biggest port in the kingdom.
'Tis true. His words reminded me. Thanks to both sea currents and cultural tensions, the only merchant ships passing Verga Island embark from Montario.
But Montario's on the other side of the bloody sea. You can't seriously be suggesting we go there first and then loop back to Verga. We'd never make the deadline.
Then let's bally well conquer this inland sea ourselves! Ha ha ha! Don't worry, chums! I'm on the job!
You
Got a
worried
plan?
about Lady Juna? Actually asking this time, not just prodding.
Shut up.
Tell. You still don't trust them, do you?
How can I? We've only known them for a matter of days. Look, the whole Gladell mess, you really think they're innocent?
Then let's go with them, yeah? Me and you? You do whatever makes sense to you, Del. You know I'll follow wherever you go.
You never could keep your mouth shut, eh?
What the?
Wait a second. You're not saying this thing can sail now?
Quite right. While you lot were hobnobbing at old Luis's soiree, I had his runner all to myself. And believe you me, I got quite an eyeful. Came away full of ideas. After all, this old girl wasn't designed as a land runner alone. All about modular design, don't you know? Flexible jointage. So I did a bit of tinkering.
But why? We'd not even spoken of the island until moments ago.
Island
Because he can.
milady. Look at the map. What's our shortest route to Montario, eh? A straight shot through the inland sea.
Huh. The man has a point. That never dawned on me.
Besides, I've kept my ears open, what? Here there be monsters and all that rot. You'll need more than a ship for these waters. You'll need a proper sea runner.
Oh, right! Eurus, you weren't at the exhibition, so you wouldn't know. Forden already killed the big sea monster out there. It had a huge head.
Really? Don't tell me you're making the trip in that.
We are. I trust Starwater. I trust Nearest. He's the Sid of this game.
We're along for the ride, especially since you're bound for some remote wild island.
These poor newcomers.
God, you can't have a Final Fantasy game without Sid. He's too iconic.
Or is it me you don't trust?
We're here on Master Luis's orders. I'm sure I don't have to outline the pecking order there. Or do you have a problem with us being around?
Rather, we're running short on beds.
Oh, don't worry. Del doesn't take up as much space as me.
Oh, belt up. Besides, you really expect this rust bucket to survive the night at sea?
If you don't like it, leave. Nobody's forcing you to come.
Looks like we're crewmates then. Not unlike a sea voyage for a bit of fun, yeah?
This is a fine mess. Wasn't expecting them along. What do you think their angle is?
They still
suspect us.
I agree. We definitely crossed a line with the whole Gladel incident.
Suppose that's that, eh? I'll do a last check on her amphibials, make sure she's shipshape. Give me a shout when you're ready.
I mean, the funny thing is, you can give Del all the crap, but he is right that they're not actually allies, but it is what it is. Now let's be prepared to sail away. Make way.
Well met, eh? Ready to depart?
Oh, time to weigh anchor already? You're not forgetting anything, are you? I'm good. I just got a hold of the chart with the route. We're all set for our trip to Verga Island. Now then, let's set sail for new lands. It will be days of a
Verga
journey.
Island is this spot right here. Wonder how many days away it is. Oh.
Seems like an odd route to get to Verga Island. We can't just go straight. This region's currents are a right pain, Miguel. I got nothing. You must go around and across lest they carry us off course. By my reckoning, it will take us 4 days and 3 nights, give or take. 3 nights at sea, I hope Stroll can handle. I wouldn't be able to. With Juna and her 2 thorns on our side, tensions may be high. Well, nothing to do but move forward. Jolly good. Rest assured, I'll get us through these waves to Verga Island gently as can be.
Tis actually moving. A fine effort.
Was it ever in doubt? You're the master at the helm, my dear.
Verga Island, eh? Well, I can say it's wholly foreign to me.
'Tis a land within an archipelago where many Mustari live. I've heard their faith involves a special maiden of some kind.
How have they managed to avoid the church's influence? I doubt they've the manpower or arms to fend off the crown theocracy.
There's something there that could overturn history, as the Sanctists tell it. Something so damning they couldn't even afford their soldiers seeing it. So the rumors say, at least. Might just be a conspiracy theory.
As for this dragon god's lance, we shall need to negotiate.
If negotiations
Somehow.
are even on the table.
Ugh, why all the fuss? Just kill them and take it.
Nothing
No.
works, yeah. Keep it simple.
It's always kill, kill, kill with you two.
Hey, with Lord Luis's orders.
I mean, sure. As an assassin, you kind of need to do that, but...
Wanton massacre. Simple, was it?
Ugh, give it a rest. Are we there yet?
Hard to talk strategy with those two hanging around.
Ladies and gentlemen, feast your ears on this! The elder boy candidate seems to have crossed the channel to the island on a gauntlet runner too.
Couldn't we call it now Sea Runner?
Say the waters are clear amongst us now, but
If he made it, that means my husband can go out fishing again, doesn't it?
I have to say, I expected at least one daredevil to try plowing straight through the inner sea, but I never thought it'd be that boy.
that's the same lad who exposed that lady from Martira, isn't it? He's not bad.
But Verga Island's infamous people, treacherous. Even the Crown Theocracy struggled with them for years. So how will this shake out? The festivities have just begun.
The Gauntlet Runner takes to the water in its new form, setting out to the wide open sea. Their destination, Verga Island, an enigmatic foreign land that not even the long arm of Sanctism can reach. Not all present now would count themselves as allies. Will this prove difficult, or something else entirely?
Nira speaking.
Come in. Nurse's voice echoing throughout the runner phone. Heisman got his fishing gear laid out on the deck. If you're keen on learning, ask him. Can't promise I'll stop if you slip overboard, though, so be careful, ha. You better stop! 3 days until we arrive at Verga Island, I think. Having Juna and those brothers around certainly has made the Gauntlet Runner livelier. Reminds me, who do we have for followers?
All right, then.
Okay.
Let's go.
We'll do some fishing, because why not? Fishing rod. Isn't this Heisman's fishing gear? I wonder if he's going to do some fishing. Catch some fish, we can use them to cook. Wanna fish for a bit? Let's fish. Okay, I'll go get Heisman.
The truth is,
Dude, I thought I'd do some fishing, but I don't have any good baits. Do you have anything that might work? Tailbait? Oh my, tailbait. Those fish won't know what hit them. Let's cast. I don't remember how I got that. Nothing's biting. Perhaps it's the bait. We're moving. Give it a waggle. Alright, let's give it a try.
the fight is on.
I'll bite. It's strong, but I'm stronger. Oh, just look at this haul. Thanks to you, of course. Lord of the Lake. We got 2 of them. 2 Lords of the Lake? That doesn't sound right.
Here we go.
Tension and strategy lurk beneath the surface of calm. That's what makes fishing such a beloved pastime. The results hardly matter. In fact, don't bother asking how many I've caught. Well, as much as I hate to say it, I think it's about time we call it a day. As I gathered our gear and went back inside. Sorry, I thought it was about to switch to another day.
Dips below the horizon, and the stars begin to reflect off the water's surface. The Gauntlet Runner reaches the shore, lurking below the surface. In the black and fathomless deep are the eager eyes of predatory hunters. But the party, safe inside their Gauntlet Runner, relaxes from the burdens of their voyage, gazing out over calm waters.
The Shoal Camp. We'll arrive 3 days from now. We're You're being watched, so be careful what you say. Campfire. Juna. Oh, is it Will? I'm so bored, I'm just not in the mood to sing. I'm sure it would sure be nice to have someone to talk to. By recalling the past and planning for the future with Juna, I may be able to hone my imagination. I can feel confident in my imagination about maybe there's more to be gained too. Should I spend some time talking with Juna? Talk with Juna. So now I'll have to find the Musari tribe's divine relic. Isn't that fabulous? Calling this an absurd demand would be an understatement. But I must admit, if we can't handle this, then Luis will never acknowledge us. Well, we absolutely must succeed. Let's do this. Let's get out there and do some relic hunting. Aren't you the happy warrior? So enthusiastic in the face of long odds. I'm glad we're on the same page there. Just happy to have this opportunity to fight alongside you. Living under Luis's foot was a lonely place to be, you know? I've held my ground thus far, though if I'm honest, I was scared the whole time. I had to talk myself into keeping a stiff upper lip, so to say. But being past that, I feel more hope than I ever have. I'm not alone anymore. I have faith that will save the prince. I felt my imagination increase as Juna and I talked about things to come. Imagining at home will come my strength. Single blade is terrible for your skin, but seeing as we're already at it, why don't we chat a little bit longer? I talked for a while.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Oh, goodness.
This mugginess is my worst enemy. I don't mind the ocean, but being at sea makes my hair 10 times harder to manage. I know exactly what you mean. The salty air makes it so much worse. Hey, Hildenberg, what do you do with your hair at sea? I find the sweat built up by swinging a weapon quickly relieves one of concern over such a trifling matter. Speaking of, would you care to spar, Juna? No, I don't think so. I'm quite the wrong person for that. In fact, I'll tell you what. If I find anyone to help comb these knots, I'll see if I can find you a sparring partner. Asphodel. Two more days until we're able to search for that lance. They say the island is barbaric, but I wonder what they really like to be.
Alright.
Alright, let's see.
Let's go. Oh, jeez.
This has nice fishing gear. I wonder if I was just going to do some fishing. If we can catch some fish, maybe we use them. Want to fish for a bit? Okay, I'll get Heimsway.
The truth is,
yeah, I thought I'd do some fishing, but I don't have any good bait. You have anything on my work? What do you mean? What do you mean bait? You know, earthworms, grasshoppers, things that fish would snap. We ought to hold on to anything like that. It'll be fine. I guess you need bait to do it? Synthesize my... I wonder. Let's fish. Okay.
the truth is,
Yeah, so we need bait to actually fish.
Let's go.
Alright, time to do some laundry instead. Why did we warp here for laundry? This is the nearest homemade washing machine. Washing clothes can sometimes cleanse the mind too. Doing laundry will take my mind off things and increasing my max MP. Do laundry. Okay, let's wait. Hold on. Someone else's laundry is in here. I'll go get them and we can do laundry with us. Looks like it's, you remember when I told you I was trying to think of a new approach to laundry? Well, I dare say I made a breakthrough. One day I was so sick and tired of doing laundry, a thought occurred. What if I simply found a way to lessen the amount of clothes I had to clean? Thus I devised an ambitious tactic though. Why not just wear nothing in the first place, Gambit? Well, it proved a roaring success. My laundry workload went down considerably. but I soon found out how cold the air can be with no clothes to shield me. Suffice to say that after enduring such a chill, I had retired the strategy. I listened to Heismay reminiscence as we did our laundry. With mind and body refreshed, I feel my max MP increased. Just found some money in the washing machine. Must have gotten mixed in with the laundry. Now, who does this belong to, I wonder? Well, we ought to take it. Our money all goes to the same cause, after all. After drying everything thoroughly, we finished the laundry.
Come look at this.
Oh, you lot aren't going to believe the view I'm seeing outside. I'm hitting the brakes.
The gauntlet runner halts at a sandy hollow that suddenly arises from the sea. The towering seawall. It is not an island or a reef, but a mass of sand expanding below sea level. There is no sign of a water flow. There are many places in Oceania where the laws of nature fail, but here it is especially evident. The surface drops as though it were gouged out. Still, best not to be distracted by the spectacular. Monsters roam the deep, and tales of people being dragged below are not uncommon.
Incredible!
Wow, the sea's been split into two, and wait, I feel like a line just got skipped. Nope. Standing on the seafloor. This is what Magla anomalies are capable of. It's the same principle that maintains the water spear in Brawlhaven, but by Jove, this is on the whole other level entirely. Dell, are you sure about this? This water ain't about to come down on us. Want to go back to the runner? Maybe you'd better return to the runner? No, I'm fine, really. Someone's just got to keep an eye on you lot, after all. Look, there's fish swimming in the wall of water. I'd never seen such shiny fish. Hulkenberg, what are you doing?
Enough.
You're not thinking of spearfishing through the seawall, are you? I was merely considering how it would secure today's allotment of rations. You should eat those weird-looking fish without a second thought. Expect that weird luminescence is a defense mechanism. They gather together in the depths and shine to ward off predators. So weakling so they are, they travel together in a group. Who does that remind you of? Must you sling barbs at every opportunity? It's exhausting. Besides, it's only natural for those lower on the food chain to seek advantages that compensate for weaknesses. I say, those shiny scales would work as excellent dyes. Holmberg, Miguel, be sure to catch some extra. I need a few specimens to dissect. As you wish, I shall catch enough that we shall all dine well. I'd rather you didn't. The supplies we receive in town are more than meet our needs. Besides, the sky looks ominous. A storm likely approaches. I see. If that's the consensus, then let us head back. I feel not the least bit of regret, I assure you. He's got a point. This seawall might even collapse in the rain. And I'd rather not stay to find out. Plus, what happens if you spear it? Maybe it might break it down. Catching sight of this unexpected view has broadened my wisdom. The wisdom of my home will become my strength. Here you go, lad, drawing on the seawall. Made sure that glowing fish were depicted as true to life as my hand allows. Towering seawall drawing. I decided to keep it as a souvenir of our journey.
As the water sparkling in the setting sun begins to lose the light shimmer, the gauntlet runner reaches the calm surface of the reef. Yet the day draws to an end, and all are left to wonder how to spend the evening hours.
What terrible rain. It'll be a storm soon enough. Can this vessel withstand it?
It's doing better than me, at least. Suppose we do owe Forden, if only because he handled that sea monster. Closure, etc.
Did we hit a rock out there or something? Back in a mo. I'll go sneak a look outside.
Those fool brothers are still abed, even in this tempest. Bloody Parapus. Almost makes one envy them.
Right, I heard. You aren't too fond of the Parapus. They both had horrible upbringings, those two. But they really do have kind hearts behind the glares. They've risked their lives for mine countless times. One time, I asked what I could do to repay them, and they came over all red-faced. We'd like to hear you sing, Lady Juna. Your voice is awful pretty, Lady Juna.
Is this a joke to you? You think an outcast Uchief is in no position to speak ill of the Paripus?
What? No, I didn't mean...
Bloody hell, how does anyone sleep on this old bucket? You feel that shaking earlier? Huh? Could cut the air in here with a knife. What were you two on about?
Just sharing life stories.
Life stories, I suppose.
Indeed. Talking about how I dislike the Paripus.
You and the rest of the world. Or do you think you're special?
We don't have to keep dancing around it, do we, Del? Why can't we be straight with him? Just come out with it, yeah? Tell him you still ain't sure that stuff with Glottel was on the level.
If even we're suspicious, there's no way Lord Luis hasn't worked it out already. Not that it matters to me, anyway. Still, I had to make sure. See for myself whether Lady Juna is on our side or not.
Come on, you two.
Something's out there! Look outside! It's a
You had to wonder why they would go on a cutscene.
Everyone to the deck, quick!
What's happening?
What's happening? Head to the deck once you're prepared. The fact that it says, be prepared.
What is that thing?
What the hell are you doing?
Saving your ass!
Helping those in need? Oi, Del!
Good job.
Hurry!
You alright, Del? You realize this changes nothing. We're still...
Matt, just be grateful.
Is that a human?
Don't charge straight at it. We've got the arms. We'll clear him out of the way.
Got it. If we don't kill the thing, we're all sunk.
I have a question though. Didn't Fallen kill the sea beast? What the fuck is this? Damn church.
We'll slice up some more of the bastard's legs, stick to the body, and take out what limbs you can. I don't know about you, but I'm not dying today. Let's get this over with.
Today is not the day I die.
Let's do this together.
I don't have anyone who can... I don't think I can use her synthesis. But I can use this. Ooh.
I'll get some distance.
Not what I meant to do.
Let's go. Scour. Let's get on with it.
Yeah, let's try this.
I'll blow you away!
That should make things a little easier on us.
Sadly, we couldn't one shot.
Allies, together!
Nope, not this.
Nah. Ooh, we do have thunder though. Boom. Boom.
I feel stronger.
I admit,
I shall strive to use this.
Even I had
Power can
Everybody's
be
getting
so
stronger.
intoxicating.
Power. Intoxicating, I love it.
We overcame it somehow.
I can't believe this. There are still monsters out here. Forden lied. He lied to everybody.
Either he lied, or he didn't know. Maybe the humans are spreading faster than anyone expected.
Or he was just wrong.
First
I
time
don't
I've
know.
seen you lot really cut loose. That sure was magic, even with no igniters. Guess that's the kind of power that kills humans. And you can do it too, Lady Juna.
Well, I picked it up from him. You know I've a knack for improvising, love. But we'd never have gotten through this without you two helping us. Thank you.
Of course, my lady.
You too, Fidelio.
Don't mention it. Would have survived otherwise.
Tsundere.
Wait, something's amiss. I still hear water flowing, but it's coming from inside the runner.
Blast! We're tipping awfully low. Getting a bit soggy in here, chums.
Hold on, we're sinking. You've got to be kidding.
Bail the water. You two, help us.
What? You can't just order us. Oh, this bloody.
Do you really want to make a complaint like that all right now? No, seriously.
Marches on, and
You hear the ship is sinking, and you want to complain. It was a long day yesterday, huh? I'm glad we lived to see another morning. I'm very happy we survived and still afloat, but after all the bailing that water out, it would seem that my poor back was a casualty of the incident. You really came through in a pinch, I must say. It's all thanks to you that my dear girl is well and safe. We must repay those old bones of yours for their sterling service. Too true, maybe a day off would get those brothers to lighten up a bit. So how about it, darling? Let's take the day off to just relax and watch the ocean. We should arrive at the island tomorrow. Managed to defeat the monster, so why not thank everyone for their efforts? In time, it's like this, people tend to open up more.
All right.
Let's go.
Do laundry.
This.
It's nearest to homemade washing. Let's do laundry. We'll increase our max MP. We just read this enough that I don't want to keep reading this. And we're back to Stroll. How many times have we done laundry together now? You're getting better and better at it. Stroll and I discussed various things as we did laundry. Mind and body refreshed, I feel my max MP has increased. I also found some money in the washing machine. Seriously, who's been losing all their money? I got to mix in the laundry. Well, it's not mine, I don't think. Why don't you just hold on to it? Drying everything through, we finished the laundry.
as the clear surface gives way to the glassy ink of darkness, the gauntlet runner reaches a remote island. The party gets a good night's rest, grateful for the still land that does not sway them at its whims.
What to pick?
So our arrival tomorrow. We're finally done spending our nights at sea. Oh, looks like we might be able to take something from the campfire. A dreamer, the moth. I was in a whale. So bored, I'm just not in the mood to sing. It sure would be nice to have someone to talk to. By recalling the past and planning for the future with Juna, maybe I can hone my imagination. I feel in my imagination, but maybe there's more to be gained too. Should I spend time talking with Juna? This gauntlet runner is such a mystery, isn't it? And in particular, I'm very intrigued by the igniter responsible for teleportation magic. We happen to be in the middle of a covert operation, so we can't be too free with our words. But if we could, I think we'd cause quite the stir. Is the igniter that amazing? Is the igniter really that amazing? Oh, very much so. It's simply on another level, a much higher one of both technology and magic. I studied at the Mage Academy for a spell, and from what I recall, teleportation with magic was deemed impossible. So something like this is in the same category as divine relics. Frankly, I'm thankful no one will believe in its existence, even if we use it to teleport to the city. But technology already exists, so perhaps it could be mass-produced. Maybe one day each household will have their own teleportation igniter. I felt my imagination increase as June and I talked about things to come. The imagination I've honed will become my strength. Staying up late is terrible for your skin, but seeing as we're already at it, why don't we chat a little bit longer?
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Luis has sent an emissary to Verga Island.
As reported by a crier, it's the elder boy who brought Joanna to the judging.
So he stands with Luis then. No doubt he seeks Dracodius.
A gambit to steal the public's gaze, perhaps. Taking a prize from the only land beyond the church's reach. Laughable. The reason we leave those barbarians alone is that we've nothing to gain from them. Your Eminence?
Merely a passing thought.
Let him chase the lance. It changes nothing. With the dawn of Saints' Day, your Eminence's authority will be unshakable as the mountains.
As long as we tell the public that these divine relics truly originated in Sanctism, yes, that should do. The candidates gathered at the Saints' Day festival will be under the protection of the King's magic. Some of them may use that as a shield to sow violence and discord.
I am aware, Your Eminence. Please, leave everything to your humble servant.
Oh-ho!
And so our long journey at the sea will come to an end today. We should arrive around noontime, but we must make preparations to Berith beforehand. Seems like the weather will be hot and humid. I'd like to hope we could just pop in, grab the lens, and pop right back out. I'd be lying if I said I didn't wish the same, but we best prepare for a long stay. This island is infamously insular and closed off. Our welcome will not be a warm one. Maybe I should take a nice cold shower before we arrive. We don't even know if there will be a real inn there for us to stay in.
Narrowly escaping the threat of the sea monster, the party rides the currents of the inland sea to their destination, Verga Island. Verga is a word given to the island by the mainland, meaning uncivilized. But its inhabitants give this name no purchase. Put another way, we are trespassers from a country that has unilaterally regarded the islanders as heretics. To forget this is to invite pointless conflict. As though it knows it is unwelcome, the Gauntlet Runner glides silently onto the island's less populated rear shore.
I can't take this heat. It's enough to cook a man alive.
All my air fur is stuck together.
Do we really have to go this way? There was a beautiful beach just over there.
Chin up now, milady. Easy to get a good backstab when you're coming up behind them, see?
There will be no stabbing, back or otherwise. Honestly.
Wow.
It's at least true that coming at them head-on would only alarm them. First, we need to find out where this lance is.
You can bet the runner won't be spotted here, eh? Got the wide ocean on all sides. The old girl's not exactly unscathed from the beastie's clutches, so I'll stay back for a spot of repairs. Good luck on the lance hunt, what?
Who's there? Are you from the outside?
What's wrong?
I heard a voice.
I thought I heard a voice.
A voice? Whose?
All that salt air gets your head. Our chances out here already aren't looking too good.
So, how do we find this lance?
Ideally, we blend in with the locals, gather information. But if they really are all Mustari, that might be a bit tricky. Let's see. To start with, we could try staying hidden and observing the village from afar.
Sounds like a right hassle. How many days would you have us playing hide and seek?
Fair point. How long can we actually stay on this island?
Well, given the deadline for arriving in Altbury, It would be best to get the lance and leave by September the 5th.
The sooner we're out of here, the better. Let's go.
Hey, does this place look familiar to you?
They're lost.
Maybe a bit lost.
You're kidding! We can't afford to get lost on some godforsaken island! This is a disaster! Oh, I'm sweating through my outfit! And these weird bugs. I've had enough!
What I give for a snack and a cold tub to dunk me in.
They're all annoying.
Need you voice every little complaint. You are not the only ones enduring this trek.
Quiet a moment. Running water nearby. Sounds like an open space. Could be a natural spring of some kind.
What? Really? Let's head that way.
Phew. I suppose we might as well if we're lost.
Whoa!
Is she drinking the spring water?
Much clearer than the capital's water, too.
I mean, sure, they probably need a drink, but if people swim in that...
Oh, brilliant. I could use a dip to get the salt off me.
Can he even swim?
Who are you? Can you hear me? Then surely you must be a messenger of the dragon god.
Is something amiss?
I'm imagining things.
Could it be a villager?
You must be the...
Priestess!
Hey, Del.
Ah, shit.
Mainlanders! You're not of this island!
Wait, listen!
Seize them!
Ah, shit.
Behave yourselves. Now, you're a candidate for the throne, are you not? Here to steal Dracodios, no doubt. But not content with
Steal?
that, you befouled the priestess's cleansing pool. We need hear nothing further. You shall all be executed.
Fastest trial I've had.
Calm down.
Oh, he's the calmest one.
You can't kill a candidate.
I think he's the calmest one. Then again, he's already had people at after his
For
head.
your life in vain, wretch.
Hail.
I'm not wrong.
The priestess is ready.
Accept your fate. You're not getting out either way.
What do we do now?
It seems the brothers have fled. Perhaps they've gone to report to Neurus.
I doubt it.
Shit.
Those thugs are here for the lance alone. They care nothing for us.
We can work with that. Can't return without the lance anyway. But I'd rather see if we can break ourselves out instead of counting on them to save us.
By the way, anyone else find it strange that they recognized a candidate at a glance? I wasn't expecting news to travel this far.
Probably my fault, I'm afraid. They had a lot of questions, and they weren't gentle about asking.
How did nobody notice he was there? What'd you do this time?
What did you do this time?
I was hoping the word of the crown theology might be worth something here. Turns out, they prefer chains to questions.
But why are you here?
Why else? I heard some helpless, boneheaded twit of a candidate crossed the waters to Verga Island, so I naturally had to follow. I'd thought stowing away on that Mastari candidate ship might get me safely on the island, and, well...
And now who's the helpless twit? This is ridiculous! Why would a crier go to such lengths anyway?
Seemed as good an opportunity as any. I wanted a peek behind the Sanctus curtain, see what the truth really is. Now, we may as well be patient. You'll have your opening soon enough. The people here, well, you'll find they aren't as monolithic as they'd like.
Have you heard? The Sanctus Church has ordered its adherents to seize all divine relics.
Those zealots go too far. Surely this must be the reason for the Dragon God's wrath.
Don't be alarmed, everyone. Please remain calm.
Master Adeni.
There are trespassers upon our island, from ships other than the trade vessels. But we have already captured them. Reportedly, one is a candidate, and one is a crier from the Sanctus Church. They seek Dracodios, the lance of the Dragon God. Until now, the Church has hesitated to intrude in our homeland. We can only assume they are making their move.
I knew it. They think they're untouchable. No offense is beneath them.
That damned Thorn. He's not just after our relics. He would silence us forever.
Master Adeni, put them to death! Let us
My God, they're already ready to murder us.
Wait. Our captives have done nothing to hurt any of the islanders.
Why do you hesitate? If they would pervert our dearest beliefs, then they deserve only to be sacrificed. Our livestock are all maddened by disease, our seas are infested with grotesque horrors, and now even our fields lie dead and fallow. The Dragon God must be appeased, else we shall never survive his wrath. It has been our way since time immemorial. When disaster strikes, we offer a sacrifice to the Dragon God that he might ease our woes. It is the most basic of our teachings.
Everyone calm down. All this talk of justice, of sacrifice.
Master Adeni, would you see us repeat the tragedy of the past? With all respect, you abandoned your chase for the throne. You returned to your rightful home. Surely you have accepted that our traditions are the only way.
Is that really what you think?
Because you vaulted in your faith to the Dragon God, your father and mother both.
I will have silence.
Master Adeni, please. The sacrifice. We cannot simply suffer in silence.
My brother, do not fear. I have just purified myself for the spring. I'm ready to serve as our people's sacrifice.
Yufa.
I am a priestess. I have known from birth that my life's greatest impact would be as an offering to the Dragon God. Indeed, it brings me great pride. I can serve my village in a way the priestesses in times of peace could not. If our island might be saved, I will gladly give my life for it.
Oh, bless you, Priestess Yufa. We will not forget your sacrifice.
This will surely
Damn.
appease the Dragon God. You are our last hope. Priestess Yufa, our salvation, our future.
Prepare the ship. I will accompany her to the altar in the Dragon Temple, where Dracodios rests.
You catch that? The Dragon Temple. Sounds like that's where we'll find our lads.
I did a bit of reading on Verga Island once. Army reports say it's surrounded by an archipelago, otherwise uninhabited. And one of them islands is nothing but a massive temple.
Not another soul on them. Strange lot, these pagans. Gotta be bloody stupid to build your big important temple out where nobody can get to it.
Could be. Or maybe they weren't the ones who built it. Either way, we'll need a ship.
Sounds like we better hurry and bail our new crewmates out. All this stink in the square probably means less guards on duty.
Ugh.
Come on, Del, we can't leave him high and dry. The fair lady Juna likes him, don't she?
And the fair lady's the only one we have to rescue.
Awful cold, though.
Damn.
Not getting attached now, are you? You knew going in they might be our traitors. Look, you want to work together, then let me do the thinking, right? I've got all this under control. Oh.
Hey, Del, you're not still hurting from the sea battle, are you?
I'm fine. We'll wait till nightfall. Shadowy business, all this.
Damn.
Lady Juna. Let's get those bindings off. Easy does it now.
And now you can see him.
Calm down.
Oh, that's just rope.
We know where the lance is. Let's move.
Wait, aren't you going to untie the others?
We're your bodyguards, not theirs.
What?
Damn.
Since when do you follow orders to the letter?
I've already told you we can't trust these people, and now it's clear we can't even trust them to protect you.
He did a fine enough job saving your life out at sea.
Really is
He's one of us.
grateful.
Lord Luis gave him direct personal orders, and you still leave him to die. I promised Lord Luis I'd keep an eye on him too. If you get him killed, I'm the one who's failed.
Hear, hear. 3 appropriately stealthy cheers for cooperation. And I'd be very much obliged if some generous spirit could get me untied too.
Ugh. Better to let a church leech rot. You're annoying, and you talk too much.
Haha, yeah, I get that a lot. Funny thing though, I get more chatty the more distress I'm in, and I'm quite beside myself here.
We could just shut him up permanently.
No, Del. We don't want to leave a mess. If things get dicey, we've got some meat shields at the least, eh? Gonna need all the manpower we can get if we want that lance.
Is the lance somewhere dangerous?
Well, about that. Turns out this dragon god might be a bit more real than we thought. And more bent out of shape.
They're sacrificing some village lass to it, and the crowd was scared stiff besides. We can't rule out that this dragon's more than a folktale.
So we're to face a dragon? Well, that's just
Yeah, let's do it.
Untie everyone this instant. Or do you fancy better chances with fewer swords?
She's got you there.
Just give me a second. Oi, kid. Don't make me regret this.
We'll make such a great team.
You're completely mental, you know that. Just don't drag us down.
I love some of these lines.
Get over here, and I'll let you loose. You're going last. Considering the size of the island, there's only the one settlement. The chief's young, too, goes by Edeni or something.
Edeni? Was he not the Mastari candidate we met before?
Yes.
No idea he was this island's ruler.
He and the sacrificial maiden are headed for the temple on one of the deserted islands. That's where we find the lance. Oh, and the girl marked for death is his sister.
His own sister?
Something about appeasing the dragon god's anger. All these islanders worship it, and they say the calamities come from its fury.
Is that true?
Course not. Just don't know whether all this superstition is rooted around an actual dragon or a made-up one.
Fair point. I'm curious about this Draco Dios being a divine relic myself. If it was found in that temple, then the temple's probably an ancient ruin. Might be the perfect den for a dragon.
Should this creature exist, mortal sacrifice is beyond all reason. No torment is worth taking an innocent life for.
Oh, that's rich from a fallen knight. You think nobody makes sacrifices out there in the real world? Or is all that below you, eh? You ask me, I say at least these people are doing what needs to be done.
Huh, fair enough.
Yeah, I gotta agree with Heinz, mate.
It is not our scale of morality that measures them.
Yet I refuse to stand idly by while innocent lives are at stake.
Who cares about what they do with their lives? We're here for the lance. Got enough problems without you trying to fix theirs.
These people offer up their very lives for peace. They'd only ever told me these lands were wild and uncivilized, but it's like seeing sanctism reflected in a mirror. We'll get the spear, of course, but we won't let anyone die. That should be good enough. We've been saying it since the beginning. We help anyone in need, no exceptions. Right?
Yeah.
My friend?
Of course.
Of course. That settles it.
Indeed. 'Tis the path we've chosen. Let us withdraw to the Sea Runner first. It shall bear us across the waters to this temple island.
Go on. Give them a chance.
Please.
Did he really put
help my sister.
the mask back on?
Wait.
Please help. My sister, Yufa. The temple.
full of Makla.
Pull yourself together, man. He's barely breathing.
Did he just say Magla? I wonder what happened.
We need to get him to the Gauntlet Runner. No, it is too deep a wound for its capabilities. To the village, then.
What, are you mad? You just broke yourselves out of that damn place.
We cannot leave him to die.
I don't understand you lot.
No, this could work out for us. He's the island's chief, right? If we save his life, the whole village might come around on us.
What are you talking about? We already know where the lance is. All we have to do now is take it.
And how about this? I'll follow him because I'm assigned to keep an eye on him. And you have to keep an eye on me because you're my bodyguards. Right?
Fine. Be my guest. But if it comes down to you or the lance, you know I'll have to take the lance.
Delia, you just gotta know they're not gonna do it.
Whatever happens, I can't trust anyone but my family. And my Lord Luis.
Well, Batlin, looks like you'll have to repay the favor a bit earlier than expected. Go tell Nearest what's going on. To be honest, it's possible we won't make it back.
Getting a bit messy, this. Not that I mind. Consider the favor returned. The Gauntlet Runner's just further down, right?
Right. We'll carry this man back to the village. Give me a hand.
Where am I?
Chief!
I'm still alive.
You're in one of my spare rooms at the inn.
You see, these people brought you here.
Wonders never cease. It's you. But you were being hunted. How did you manage to return safely?
2 of my companions acted as decoys to draw the soldiers away. That was all it took for us to sneak in.
Chief, what happened? Where is your sister?
We made it to the temple, but the air was thick with Magla. Some of the island's beasts have turned feral.
You mean the melancholia set in?
They made short work of our guards. Yuffie and I were separated. I was the only one who fled to the sea.
My word. Then we need to gather more troops. If we don't act, the ritual...
No. Our soldiers cannot stand against those horrors. We'd only be sending more to their deaths.
But...
Then we can do the honors. We've our own reasons to see the lance. And such monsters do not frighten us. But there's something I need to ask you first. Assuming we find your sister, what would you have us do with her? Are we ensuring you complete the sacrificial ritual? Or are we bringing her back?
Please, bring her home. When we left for the Temple Island, I'd intended to let Yuffie escape. But when I saw no fear or hesitation in her eyes, I faltered. That's when I realized. It's not just the fate of the island that we've placed on her shoulders. She's been trying to bear all our fears and anxieties. Her life is in your hands. Even if her sacrifice would save us, I don't care. Please, save her from the curse we've placed on her.
Well said. Spoken like a true leader. Leave it to us. I pledge we will see her safely returned. You've no objections, I trust, Captain?
No objections.
Let's get her back.
Right. We're not in the business of abandoning people.
Right. We'll save your sister. In return, though, would you be willing to lend us Dracodios?
So be it.
What? That is the very symbol of our faith.
If they've the strength to overcome the Templar's trials, then they could have already taken the lance for themselves. Yet still they seek permission. I trust them. It seems like they really do believe in what they say.
But they're not like us. They're outsiders.
It doesn't matter what tribe they are. They are people just like us. If the race on the mainland taught me anything, it's that.
Wait, it'll take more than a day to save her, right? Not to be morbid, but will your sister survive that long?
She knows those halls better than I do. If she's found a safe enough chamber, she can stay out of sight. And I made sure to bring food to the temple when we left. She could
basically explaining why we don't, if we're not going to save her right away.
As a priestess, She knows her life is too valuable to the ritual not to keep going. Your offenses will be pardoned. Anything you need, I'll try to provide. So please, save Yufa.
Well, glad we talked our way out of being thrown back in a cell. This place is rather cozy, especially compared to a prison.
To be free of the bugs is its own comfort.
Wait, weren't you staying in Broilhaven? What kind of rundown hovels do you board in?
Finally, we may come and go as we please. Even if we must bow to Luis's whim, we need not draw the same ire.
I know, right? But lifting the prince's curse will only be the beginning. The public has to recognize him as the rightful king too.
Considering the road ahead, it might do to help as many people as we can while we hunt the Lance. And ideally, keep the other candidates in check too.
All done with negotiations, are you?
I don't know what we'd do without you. It's amazing how you can lead those guards on such a long chase and turn up none the worse for wear.
No one alive can catch a couple of platypus lads in the woods.
Our job's to get the Lance. I assume that hasn't changed? Then nothing else
That
matters.
face. Hey, we're still getting the Lance. We just gotta do it at a little different.
Let's lay out our situation. Our destination is the Dragon Temple, built on a nearby deserted island. Once there, we search the temple for the divine relic, Dracodios. And while we're in there, we'll also be looking for the village priestess, Yufa.
The hell we will. I thought we made it clear we were here for the Lance.
According to Edeni, the Lance's actual place in the temple is a close guarded secret, known only to the priestess.
They promised to give us the Lance for saving her.
We've got two problems to worry about. Firstly, by now, the temple's positively awash with melancholia. We should expect monsters, and lots of them. And secondly, there is a possibility that this dragon god of theirs is an actual living, and therefore angry, dragon.
Hope we don't have a battle like that ahead of us. But we'd better make sure.
I want to face a dragon.
We do.
And be quick about it, yeah? If you miss your deadline, Lord Luis will assume you're all traitors.
That puts our deadline in 17 days. Beyond that, we can't say if the priestess would survive.
Your pardon? You all, you're going to save Priestess Yufa?
Wouldn't have to if you hadn't sent her to die.
Yes, I
Damn.
know. You're exactly right. But you have to understand, not everyone here wanted sacrifice. To see a girl her age going willingly to die. She's as young as my own child. It's not right. So please.
We will see the girl safely home. You have our word.
It's a strange irony. We came only for the Lance, but even that pursuit has earned us a chance to save a life.
Hardly familiar. You sought me intent on capture, and instead convinced me to join you. You have a knack for opening doors others have closed.
Well, let's get some rest for tomorrow. Getting lost in the wild and captured by soldiers really takes it out of you.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
I wonder what kind of place the Dragon Temple is. Let's talk about what we need. Get on the island first. When you're ready, the Gauntlet Runner is on the eastern beach of the island.
All right
then. So it looks like we don't. Well, welcome to the party, Magus. I'm guessing your contest didn't go well. Let's go on the round table.
Time to save the bally damsel in distress, eh?
Route map.
So this is the Dragon Temple. It's not too far from Burga Island, but we have to consider the currents.
How far do I run her then?
Let's see here.
This must be the temple with the lance. Well, good for you then. Looks... Oh, fuck, I gotta turn off. If the currents are stable, we'll get there within a day. I just realized I skipped Stroll's line. Looks far. How long will it take? We have no time to waver. Are we prepared? Let's go. Captain, I'll have you at the temple faster than you can say. Divine relic.
Bring the fight to them.
Alright, we're off. Let's keep our wits about us. Divine relic. Divine relic. Divine relic. Nearest, you lied to me. Divine relic.
Alright.
I don't have bait.
Alright.
Oh, let's do some laundry.
Go.
It's nearest homemade washing machine. Washing clothes can sometimes come with mine too. We get more MP. Okay, let's wait. Hold on. Someone else's laundry's in here. Let's go get them. I wonder what they'll do laundry with us. Hi, Smite. Washing clothes with you like this? I remember my son. We didn't have the luxury of this contraption, but there was a similar piece to the task. Nearest, I discussed various things we did laundry. Mind and body refreshed, I feel my max MP has increased. Now spend some money in the washing machine. Just gotta mix it with the laundry. Now who does this belong to, I wonder? Well, you have to take it. Our money all goes to the same cause after all. After drying everything thoroughly, we finish up the laundry.
Navigating the archipelago's currents north of Virga Island, the Dragon Temple comes into view. It is dedicated to the dragon god, Et. The wind carries the unsettling cries of beasts over the water, ensuring that even reaching the temple will be a trial. The gauntlet runner pulls into the shores of the isolated island, amidst surges of sinister magma.
We're here. Maybe the tide was with us this time, but that was a much quicker trip than I thought.
What's up, Del? You seasick?
No. And keep your eyes on them, not me. Don't want them pinching the lance and doing a runner.
You really worry too much, mate. Once you've got doused in your head, you don't know how to let him go.
That's the Dragon Temple.
Just as I thought. I've seen this exact view in historical art. It's as ancient as ruins come. Perhaps the reason the Sanctus Church doesn't want anyone near the island is that they want whatever's inside to stay buried.
I'd avoid it too if I could. The place looks totally overrun with Magla. We're definitely gonna find some monsters in there.
This melancholia aura is most ominous. What is this magic? And from whence is it born? We only ever see it when faced with grave burdens.
Might not be unrelated. We know magic is possible without an igniter. In other words, Magla can be controlled by the mind alone.
You venture that it springs from mortal minds?
Hey!
Damn.
You lot about finished! Let's get on with it!
He's right. Let's hurry on.
We're off.
Alright, let's go! Oh, we can use our sword here.
Look at the entrance. What's going on here?
It's some kind of giant tree, right? But it almost feels like it's radiating pure Magla.
We shall force our way through, if we must.
That's not gonna work.
The woods turns aside all steel. It's no normal tree. The Melancholia's influence, maybe.
That's the best you've got, old man. Too sloppy by half. I'll show you how it's done. Del, what's wrong?
Nothing, I'm sound. Just dizzy, that's all.
Hey, Del! Whoa! You're burning up! Why?
Allow me.
He was wounded against the human we fought at the sea.
Foot is badly injured. It is infected and inflamed. What possessed you to hide this?
I said I'm fine.
Why would you hide it?
Wasting time.
A wound-borne fever can turn fatal. We should turn back.
She's right, Del. We've got to get that looked at.
Basilio?
Are you gonna listen to me or not?
Oh, please. You don't get to die like an idiot. From an infected foot of all things. Learn to rely on
Not
your
wrong.
allies. That's what a real warrior does.
Sorry, Del. I can't afford to listen to you this time.
You damned fool.
We need to get back to the village. Every second counts. Teleporting might be our best bet.
Right.
What?
We'll be seen, but we don't really have a choice right now. We can't get into the temple like this anyway. Let's ask around back at the village to find out if there's a way in.
Basilio, carry him to the bunk inside the gauntlet runner. Also, once we get moving, don't leave the room or look outside. We're charging home full throttle, understood?
What? Right, got it.
Didn't expect to be the one in charge now, huh?
Hey.
Grant, how's Del doing? You can help him, right? It's a good thing that you came back immediately. One night, more of this and he'd be lost. Rest easy, boy. I've treated him with both magic and material cures. Good, hearty, palperous constitution should be all he needs to fight the fever. Whew, okay, that's good. However, he'll have to stay back on bed rest, even once the fever is down. If he pushes himself too far, too fast, he'll never walk on that leg again. I'd listen to her if I were you.
Thanks.
Thank you so much. And actually, there's one more thing we could use your wisdom on.
I see.
A giant tree in the temple. I didn't see it when I was in their area. If it's grown that much in such a short time, it must be the Magula exposure. The temple's possibly leaking the stuff. I believe I understand. If your aim is to destroy this tree, a concoction known to the ancients as the Potion of Light may be the wisest choice. Truth be told, there's no record of the ingredients needed to make it. All I know is they are not found on this island. I've heard that something that induces thirst is needed. If you could bring me that, I'll try my hand in conducting the Potion of Light. We'll track them down. If we want to get into the temple, we'll have to do something about that tree.
Let's give it a shot.
I need to obtain an ingredient for the Potion of Light. I wonder where such a rare item can be found. Balin or the informant at Golden Deer Hearth might know.
Hey.
Sorry, Lady Juno. Wait, I see it. Someone's got to stay back and look after Del. Don't be silly, boss. Of course, you should stay with him. You know he'd chase right after us otherwise. Hate to say it, but we're short on time as it is. I think you lot might have to handle all this temple shite alone. Seems our debts are piling up, eh? Don't worry about it. You don't need to worry about it. This is about when Del say something like, hey, they're gonna run off with the lance, waste them all. For me, I don't think you lot are so bad. I trust you. So we'll hang around here and you sort out the lance. And well, the priest is here and all that if you like. Can exactly turn me back on your sister after all you've done for me own brother, now can I? Fidelio could stand to learn a lot from you if you ask me. Don't worry, you can leave it to us.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Nonetheless,
The giant tree is blocking our way to the Dragon Temple, and I'm very looking forward to covering it in the Potion of Light. Don't get ahead of yourself, love. We still don't have all the ingredients. Seems there's something about it that makes it tough to gather all of them here on the island. Indeed, it would seem we have no choice but to track those down first. A madding delay when both the priestess and the lance we seek inside the temple beyond our tree. We have no idea how big that temple is on the inside, nor what manner of enemies wait within. Tis will likely be more difficult than any of our previous endeavors. Chain Dust. I need to head to the Dragon Temple and acquire the Divine Relic Dracodos for Luis. At the same time, I must fulfill my promise to even save the island's priestess. The ingredients for the Potion of Light, which cause things to wither. We should stop by asking the people in the village if they know anything about the potion's ingredients. Well, didn't we say the informant knows it? You there, you're the one who's to save the priestess, are you not? Nice to know there are good people outside the island. Afraid I have nothing of material to give you in return, but I can share my knowledge with you. Ask me and I will tell you all I know. You see, I once lived outside the island, and I worked as an informant, but a humble fisherman, but my knowledge of the surrounding area is still unmatched. So what do you say? Is there anything you'd like to learn more of? Hey, do you happen to know where we might find ingredients for a potion of light? We need to save the princess. Ah, yes, that predicament. I've already looked into it myself, but I apologize. I wasn't able to find any useful information here on the island. This island. I have heard that you may have better luck finding what you need in the royal capital. There should be an informant there. I'm sure they'll be glad to do business with you. Got it. That makes sense. Seeing how the royal capital is just full of unique things from all over. Let's check in with the city's informant. Well, since you don't have anything I need. Although I see we have a side quest. You perhaps the boy who promised to save our princess? If you're from the mainland, then by any chance have you been to Lycanon's Igniter shop on Grand Trad? Oh, Brigitta's shop? Yeah, we're basically regulars. We have not bought one thing from there, really? Then can you do me a favor? I need someone to take this Igniter to Lycanon's shop and have it appraised. It's like this. Not too long ago, a trader came to our shores and sold this model for cheap. Claimed it was a broken piece of regional craftsmanship. But if I'm right, it's an Igniter. A pretty valuable one, too, so I'm hoping Lycanon's store can appraise it and back up my valuation. You willing to just hand this valuable Igniter over to people you met like a minute ago? I have to. I have no other contacts in Trad, and the future of the Mystari is riding on this. I know, of course, I can promise a reward, too. Sounds like just an errand to the royal capital to get this Igniter appraised. What do you think? Should we help? I'll handle it.
I am so grateful.
Thank you so much. It's in your hands, then. Here's the Igniter. I need you to get an official certificate of appraisal from Lycons and bring it back here. You know where to find me. A simple appraisal shouldn't take long. If we end up in the royal capital, let's stop by the Igniter shop.
Let's give it a shot.
We can do it. I mean, we're literally going to go over there. I feel like there's more quests. Oh no, I see where the other one is. How did this end up on my shirt?
What are my options?
Well, I told her how dangerous it was, huh? Hey, aren't you the outsider who promised to save Lady Ifa? If you only came a little earlier, then my reckless fool of a sister might still be alive. Did she pass away? Do you want to talk about it? Well, she's always a bit strange. Very interested in monsters, so she left home one day and set off towards a den of them, just to satisfy her curiosity. She really was a fool. This happened so many times the people of the island gave up on her. She'd come back unscathed every time, but her luck was bound to run out. There's been no news for ages. God, would you be willing to avenge her? I'll sleep easy if you go to the Spire of Blind Faith and slay the monster there. Let's help him.
I am grateful.
Thank you, I'm truly in your debt. Maybe this way her soul will find solace. There's a bird-like monster called the Ligon that lords over the tower. I think that's most likely killed her. You should ask the informant in the tavern for a specific location of the Spire of Blind Faith, and while you're at it, some information on the monster. I don't mean to send you in harm's way, but you seem capable enough. Please, help her rest in peace.
Let's give it a shot.
I'll try to. Let's kill that monster from after we go speak to the island informant. Okay.
Let's go.
I guess let's go collect that while we're here as well.
Fancy a bit of info.
Well, hello there. Is there something you'd like to know? I fish the seas all over, so I'm quite familiar with the surrounding islands. Bye.
Want in on this?
There's a place known as the Spire of Blind Faith down south. No one dares go near it, though. Technically, it isn't all that far from the island, but it's due to the way the current flows. One must approach it by circling about from the north. That's gotta be annoying. Spire of Blind Faith, it's like the very edge of the ocean.
This place.
Worse yet, they say a monster dwells within the tower. It supposedly resembles a large bird with vivid plumage. Might be that it's only just overly cautious, but the closer you get, the more violent it becomes. Best to attack from as far away as possible from the rear. If we make good use of our formation, we might be able to attack without getting close. Seems vulnerable to fire and pierce attacks. I'd recommend having those in your arsenal. Good. I receive a scrap of paper inscribed with the formation and I just heard. I'll put it away so I can check it later. Are all Rossans gluttons like her? What the hell did she do?
Where to?
Alright, to the royal capital. Where is Hush, honey, begin. Going to silver? Okay, let's do it. Informant? What's it you want to know? Bye. Part of this potion of blight, if it's some secret concoction from Verga Island, as I recall. Bleed's made with the ingredients known as a parch water. Visit the general store in Sunshade Row. Comfort Connections, it's called. I heard they recently got some stock in. She received a scrap of paper inscribed with the information I just heard. I put it away so I can check it later. And since now I haven't forgotten about this, actually, go from the church. Get out of the rain.
Come to think of it.
Reminds me, I think we have something that needs appraising. Want to have this shop take a look at it? You don't have to go to the specialist to get your weapon, armor, and igniter appraised. Just ask any shop attendant and they should be able to handle it. Well, let's just do that. I've been informed that we all will now allow you to purchase our magic igniters. Those were the words of the Association Brigitte Lecanons herself. With that being the case, allow me to help you in finding an igniter that suits your need. Your voice within my mind. Those who seek duty through completion should be fairly compensated. The store's wares are yours to pursue from now on. Thanks to Brigitte's proof of membership, I can now make use of the Magic Igniter Shop service. Hey, remember that igniter you're supposed to get appraised here? It's kind of a special circumstance, so let's listen to what he has to say. Appraise? No. Model... I don't think any of these are it. Maybe we have to listen. Requesting an appraisal, sir? Of course, I would be happy to. If you would allow me to take the item in question, then I handed the unappraised igniter to the clerk. Huh, why this is... May I ask where you procured this magnet igniter? I borrowed it from Verga Island. In other words, this belongs to those pagans. Well, this is the most unexpected. What I meant to say is this igniter is... I'm afraid this is nothing... nothing special. On top of that, it's broken. As far as igniters go, it's utterly rubbish. Let's ask Brigitte. I'm sure our field representative has more important matters to attend. I understand, though, sir. Perhaps I was hasty. At second glance, this is truly a remarkable find. He tried to scam us. But we just said, hey, let's go ask your boss. Smart. Smart for Will, and smart for you to realize, oh, maybe I should not be so rude. Second glance, this is truly a remarkable find. It has many same qualities as one would find in a divine relic. Perhaps you'd be willing to sell it to us? If those pagans were to make use of this, they would undoubtedly come into conflict with the Sanctus Church. I only seek to avoid bloodshed, of course. They're not like that. Even if it was ours to sell, I'd never let someone who spouts such prejudiced nonsense have it. So we'd like that back now, along with the reports of the appraisal. As you wish, so be it here. Here's your appraisal report. The fee will be waived this time.
Okay, then.
Well, now we got an appraisal. Let's make our way back. Good.
All right, then.
Okay, but first we need to buy the parch water. What did the informant say again?
What now?
Okay, where... I should sell that. Okay, when we paid the informant for the intel, they slipped us this note. From what I recall, this is what they said. I've heard of this potion of blight. It's some secret concoction from Verga Islands, as I recall. I believe it was made with the ingredient known as parch water. Visit the general store in Sunshine Road, Comfort Connections. It's called, I heard they recently got some... Okay, Sunshine Road, that's where we need to go.
All right, then. Let's go.
No, not you. That's Morse Phantom. Remember, the place we need to go is one of these. No, you're the magic broker. Armor. There we go. There's an insect emitting a strange light. I obtained a gold beetle. I literally saw that by pure accident. Welcome. I have newly stocked parch water, so take a look. Do you say parch water? Bye. Parch water. What's this? Parch water. This should be the main ingredient for the potion of blight. Let's head back to the island and bring this to Edney so we can finally get past that tree blocking the dragon temple. Let's buy 10 of these just to be case. Can't we sell anything? Alright. Back to the islands.
Let's go.
Going to teleport? Okay, let's do it. Wait.
Alright then. Let's go.
Let's do this one first. Wait, was this another side quest I didn't collect?
Pardon me.
You there. You're with those outsiders who say you're going to save the priestess, aren't you? Your timing couldn't be better. Can I ask you to find something for me? I need some stones for my grandchild's first fishing trip. Stones, what good does that can do for fishing? They're called polar stones. When put in the sleek crafted doll hands, they always point in the fixed direction. The doll is vital for navigation at sea, but the stones weaken with time, and so I'd like someone to bring me some new stones from the Dragon Temple. That's where you find those stones? Wow, that's ways off. Must be rough for the fishing industry. Well, the truth is we typically store our spare stones in our household. It's just this time I offered all of them up to the temple. Legend has it the Dragon God loves the stones, after all, and knowing how troubled it's been lately, I felt like I had to do something. When I arrived to find the temple full of monsters, I turned back quickly, and the stones scattered. I can't tell anyone on the island I lost the stones, especially not my family, so you're my only hope. Please, leave it to me.
Not finished yet?
No, truly, my word, the bravery of the young. In total, I lost 3 polar stones. I only really need 1 to build a doll, but it'd be enormous relief to have the others if you can find them. I'll gladly give you an additional reward for each. I don't have the stones by the time my grandchildren goes out fishing. There will be no point, so I'll need them by August 30th. I should mention that the stones shouldn't be that far in. After all, I didn't get that far before I decided to run away. If that's the case, then why don't we search the grounds relatively close to the entrance?
Let's give it a shot.
And we'll find them, and we'll probably take all 3, to be honest. I don't remember what the... We should look for them in the Dragon's Temple, right?
Let's see.
Okay. Anyway, we can't just abandon someone who's in need like this. We have the time. Let's go looking for those stones. All right. Now let's turn in the quests we have. We're probably... Excuse me.
Let us have faith in you.
All right. You? Wait, you haven't gotten my Igniter praise, have you? No, of course not. How could you do it so quickly? The appraisals are complete. Head over the Igniter appraisal certificate and returned her bargain Igniter. According to them, it's old but high functioning. Sounds like a valuable find. Kind of impressive that you knew that from only a glance, actually. Thank goodness, my evaluation was correct, and that means my dream's in reach. The truth is, I need a professional opinion so I could test my own judgment. I'm planning to open up an Igniter shop here on the island. You want to sell Igniters here, but aren't they, Sanctus creations? Yes, I know there are many islanders who don't care for them. But it was your arrival here that got me thinking. Someday, this island will surely open up to the outside world. When that time comes, I want Igniters to help me be a bridge between our lands and the rest of the country. Honestly, kind of sweet of them. Prejudice against our people won't disappear overnight, but I think it will come from people's fear of the unknown. That's where I want to help. If the Mystari seem like an unknown, I can try making it known. Respect. Show everyone that both Mystari and Igniters aren't objectively evil, and you've proven there are people who can see past tribes. People who just want to help. Truly, you're my hope. I'm rooting for you. Thank you. It's quite a boost to hear that from you. Oh, right. Almost for your word. Here, take it.
Mission accomplished.
Gleaning crystal, and then wisdom and some money.
All right.
But we're honestly not hurting for money. The wisdom of my phone will become my strength.
Farewell.
Good luck in the tournament. Do your best. You too. I bet you'll find some islanders who will be glad to be part of your dream. Alright, now that we turned that in, let's go. Where the hell am I going? The one thing I gotta admit, this village is very annoying to traverse. Dun, 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 dun. Where is he? Where is he? Oh, yeah.
Hello there.
You return, and with zeal renewed, it seems. Say, so we brought the ingredient you asked for. Now, can you get work on this blight potion, can you? I handed the flask of parched water to Edney. So this is what brings about the thirst I've read about. I'm surprised you were able to procure a treasure such as this off the island in such a short time. Quite a fleet of foot. Those gauntlet runner contraptions, I've seen much yet to learn about them. Yeah, that's because it's just fast. Now I'll get brewing. You won't be waiting long. Take a moment to rest yourselves. Thank you for your patience. The potion is complete. This is the potion of blight our village has passed down through generation. I'm sure it will serve you well.
Mission accomplished.
Boom.
Thank you.
It's a big help, thank you. With this potion, I think we can get past that huge tree. Now, remember, we should be able to get inside the temple. Let us hurry and rescue the priestess. The altar where Draconos is gonna should be at the far end of the temple. Considering the situation, I doubt even Euthia has made it that far. You must all endure that you ready to face the trials before you. Perhaps the bounty quest found in the mainland cities could be just the thing. I also looked in at the recruitment center before I left port. Recall noting that the available requests had multiplied. You should see for yourself. Though it grieves me to ask so much of you, I beg, nevertheless, please save my sister. That's also something we should probably do. I noticed Jonah helping out the villagers with something. Maybe you should check in with her when you get the chance.
Oh?
You're looking a bit pensive, love. Make sure you take a break when you need it, or you'll end up falling when you can least afford to. So I have a bit of a favor to ask of you. It involves helping people, though, so you'll hear me out, won't you? If we're truly about helping anyone, then I think this is the right up our alley. Go on.
Thanks.
Thank you. I see a perfect little spot over there with view.
Some of the islanders were so enamored by my songs, they opened up to me a bit. They were still rather sheepish, but I simply can't leave them hanging, can I now? Apparently they've been plagued by monsters raiding the tombs just off the coast. I dare say that sounds right up our alley, doesn't it? If you'll help, I'll even make it interesting.
Ooh.
I'll let you in on the secrets of a songstress.
Are we going to learn bard magic? Secrets, you say?
What kind of secrets?
Oh, the key to capturing hearts. Some tips and tricks for carrying yourself with dignity. Rather useful to a kingly candidate, no? Well then, our monsters are to be found on an island the locals call the Orbwise Path. Their legends say that if you offer your dead to the snakes there, their souls ascend to become guardian deities. Problem being, the monsters are eating the snakes, which has left the bereaved unable to complete the ritual. The sadness in their eyes was just too much to bear. You know, I couldn't help but come to you about it. Oh, and evidently, there's some sort of offering there that's yours for the taking. If you'd like it, well, have I piqued your interest? Do these people a favor, and I'm sure they'd rally behind you.
Secrets of Songstress and potential treasures have me curious too. Maybe it's worth checking out. And what did I just miss? The situation does seem concerning.
So
you're in? I'll take it? Oh, wait.
Brilliant. I'll inform the others.
We've got this.
I'm sure we'll be able to handle it.
Music to my ears. I'll tell you what. I'll throw in a little something extra for you. On top of my secrets, of course.
This one's important.
Here's the place, if you're interested.
We'll face danger here.
Oh, and do bring me along when you go, won't you? We can tackle it.
I feel like this is supposed to unlock her follower. Okay, let's see who we have. We could do Maria. Alonso? I don't feel anything right now. I just feel like it's a little early to start, Okay, I guess let's do Maria. It's too early to start, I don't know what to do. Maria comes to mind. Maybe we should go talk about it. We should talk. Too early to start the Dragon Temple, especially because I want to be able to do it all in one go. So that's going to be focused for next episode. Oh, mister, you're here. That reminds me, I have Nurse's drawing on me. I think Maria would be happy if I gave one. Give one to Maria. I gave the towering seawall drawing to Maria. Wow, you really walked on the bottom of the sea? The walls are waves. How'd you know where they were going to fall on you? I told Maria about all the memories I made there. I see, so there really is a place like that outside of Grand Trad. Thank you, mister. I'll ask Mr. Fabian if we can hang them on the inn's wall. If I look at the pictures, I stop feeling lonely because I think of you on your journey, and you can come back and look at them too, right? Oh, what do you think, mister? If I could just show him this, then I'm sure he'll... I want to show that boy something. See that boy lying on the ground over there? Do you remember him? I think he might not like me. I'm a little nervous. I want to talk to him, but I'm scared. I'll be with you. I was able to soothe Maria's anxieties with my overwhelming tolerance.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you. If you're here, then I'm sure everything will be okay, mister. I want to talk to that boy, the one I gave the bread to, but the other day he ran away as soon as he saw me. But you showed me how to be brave, so I want to try again. Let's talk to him.
Thank you.
Thank you, mister. I'm going to do my best. I don't see that boy anywhere. Aye, there's that weirdo. Oh, hey, do you know that Palpers boy? He was laying on the around here. And that kid who kept digging up food out of the rubbish? What about him? You need him for something? Oh, there's something I wanted to show him. Oh, I know. Do you want to see it too?
This.
Isn't this picture really pretty? This is what it looks like outside of the capital. Mr. here gave it to me. He journeys all over such places. They were all incredible sights. I've been to a lot of incredible places in my travels. Yeah, who cares? It's so big outside the capital. Mister says there's all kinds of flowers and trees nobody's seen before. And too many monsters and animals to count. He comes to visit me, I always learn something new. So, do you want to look at these pictures with me?
Yeah.
Fine, I guess. Tsundere boy?
What?
A tree that's all red? You spill paint on the picture or something? No, the tree really is all red like this. Even the air around it was all red, they said. Wait, this tree's just huge then. This thing's too big, isn't it? Not even my brother could make it up there. My brother's an expert at climbing trees. Not one person's better than he is. He could climb could climb the tallest tree in Grand Trad without breaking a sweat. Really, that's so cool. Hey, girl. My name's Maria. Okay. Listen, my mom told me that all the people at the Honeybee Inn were dodgy. So that's why I got scared and knocked you down last time. I'm really sorry about that, Maria. It's okay, but if you want to make it up to me... Will you be my friend? Yeah. Yeah, let's be friends. Thank you. Aw, teaching the younger generation to be better. Be better. Mister, I made a new friend. Turns out he's a good kid. He's a surprisingly good kid. He said he always felt bad for pushing me that one time.
By the way...
No one knows how you feel if you don't say it out loud, but Miss Fabian's my family now, because we talked about our feelings. From now on, I'm always going to say what I think. I did that today, and now I have a friend. Thank you, mister. I'm saying that because I want to make sure I told you how I feel. Aww. Maria's a good girl. I can sense Maria's earnestness and the profound trust that she placed in me.
He gave me courage.
One extra food item will be made when cooking in the Gauntlet Runner's kitchen due to the effects of chef's chops. I have not cooked in the Gauntlet Runner. I can't think of when I ever did. Oh, there he is. Excuse me, are you okay? You look hungry and all. So I want to be friends, and I brought these pictures with me, and... You're different from me. I thought maybe we were the same, but we're not. You have everything. Aww. He left. He said I have everything, but I don't. Why is everyone so mean to him? The grown-ups call him dirty, but he's only dirty because he has a bath. He only sleeps in the graveyard because there's no one else for him to go. He only picks through the rubbish because no one will give him anything to eat. They don't know anything about him. They don't even try to find out. Let's check on him. We should probably check on him. Yeah, I think I understand him better now. I thought I was alone too, but I learned I wasn't. So I'm going to talk to him. I won't give up.
Okay.
Find a way to help him too. I'll ask Mrs. Fabian what she thinks. We can all help him together.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, mister. I'll see you later. Back to Virgo Island Tavern. Yeah, we go right back to the tavern. Do we have any Nightlings? Ooh, Alonso. It's not possible for you to hear Alonso's voice, and yet somehow Alonso comes to mind. Maybe we should go talk with him. We should talk. Why are you here? There is a deeper meaning to Alonso's sacrifice, and I would have you know the whole truth of it. Alonso said he was going all in on you, so I did too. On the new world you're going to create. Tell me. You're familiar with the tavern he used to frequent? Yes, the place I first broke the news to him. Let's talk there. He actually asked that I be the venue, and I mean to honor his request.
Allow me to introduce myself once again. My name is Dutteran. I'd like to thank you for your assistance.
Assistance?
What assistance?
That's not auto.
Right then, where shall I begin? The execution was proposed by Alonso himself. He agreed to bear the weight of my crimes and die with them. That is, under one condition. He had me declare my support for your candidacy by naming you as the key figure who put an end to the people's suffering. And in doing so, Alonso would accomplish his goal, to bring you great renown.
He should have had to die for that.
Die for something like that?
Perhaps it was meant to be a form of atonement. By giving
You didn't need to atone.
and building your reputation, he could pave you a path to the crown. He truly believed that you could change the world. Alonso entrusted me with this letter, or rather, with his last words.
I wager you must be furious with me. I'm sorry I didn't let you in on the plan. I knew you would be against it. Believe it or not, I considered myself a just person. My cons were always in the service of a greater good. I convinced myself that it was all for my hometown, for my mother. But that pretense crumbled away, along with her life. I realized everything I'd done was out of my own selfish desires. Such a man ought to die. So, I found a way to make a worthy end of it. Come to think of it, death, too, is perhaps its own selfish escape.
Damn you for dying on us.
I could finally confront that about myself. The truth of the matter is, I like lying. I like tricking people. Perhaps I never needed to be a good person. On the day of my execution, you'll be lauded as a hero, and everyone in attendance will be none the wiser about my deception. Yes, before long, you'll ascend to the throne, and the world will become a slightly better place. All thanks to my lies. I've done far too much wrong in my life. But in my final moments, I will become the kind of person I've always aspired to be. I owe it all to you. Even though I know this wasn't the conclusion you wished for, you have my gratitude.
Since Alonso's genuine trust and affection isn't unadorned with words of thanks.
The devious schemer, Alonso, keeper and heritor of the Faker's virtues. Your tempered bond has become a fire-forged trust. Thus, a new pinnacle of heroism awakens within thee. By the grace of his newfound powers, work to give truth to our hopes and fulfill thy destiny.
Don't ask how we even now have a fully maxed out bond with someone who has died, but we must become king to fulfill his promise. More skills can now be inherited by the Faker lineage in academia due to the effects of Scion's essence.
Are you all right?
Got to win.
No matter what. You mustn't be hasty. Alonso believed you could bring about a better future, didn't he?
You there. Bring him what we've discussed.
This is Alonso's fortune. Though half of it was pinched from my coffers. Still, the fact that he managed to steal all this is quite impressive.
Are you planning on taking it back?
The money he's stolen from you?
No, of course not. It's far too heavy a burden for me to bring home. Alonso intended to give this money to his village, but he was terribly distraught when they wouldn't accept it. However, if you, the hero, were to give them the money, that'd be a different matter. Might you donate his fortune in your name?
I'll do it.
I'll do it.
Thank you. He'll rest easier, knowing it was you. I'll make arrangements for a coachman to transport this to the village. Until then, his property shall be in my care. Come speak with me once you've arrived. I ask this of you in his stead.
This one's important.
Damn. While clutching Alonso's letter to my chest, I parted ways with Dotrum. Damn, we're 17 in popularity rank.
New king draws nearer.
All right.
Well, we got the potion of blight. Now we just need to pour it into that gigantic tree. It's really going to be enough to wither that huge thing. Difficult tasks are often more intimidating in expectation rather than execution. Let us see for ourselves just how vast this temple really is. Yes, only now does our search for the lance truly begin. Yeah, we'll head to the Gauntlet, won't I?
We ought to proceed with caution.
And if I'm correct...
No.
Nope. That's the wrong thing. Right to rule, no. We can do more's next thing. But actually no, we're gonna do one thing. Nope. Through the power of the archetypes, I can hear the voices of the past hero's soul. As of yet, thou art but one who has caused a single wave. In the time to come, we shall judge if thou art a worthy vessel for our power. To become the true king of this land, thou must sway the hearts of the people. Together with the souls of heroes, thou shalt continue to challenge fearsome trials. I'm so focused on the lance, I almost forgot about the tournament. But let's just take things one step at a time.
All right.
Now what I was actually trying to do... Right. Well, Grand Trad. Recruitment Center. Go ahead and tell her? Okay, let's do it. Where is it? Hey, do you want to see the bounties? Yep. So, not multiply, just one. The contract this time is to exterminate the one-eyed monster, Psychocropes. There's a cave near Grand Trad that used to be used by bandits. Some goblins chased them out, and it's got a goblin nest now. Seems like the goblins are intimidating the bandits and are attacking merchants and travelers. We can't leave them be. Tell the goblins to do following orders of this one-eyed beast. Will you take it out before they cause any more damage, or leave it to us? Thanks for your help. Truth be told, we've already had a number of bounty hunters coming running back, tail between their legs. The goblins are in a cave called Scoundrel's Hole near Grand Trad. That village Lugano is on the way. They're supposed to have some real nice stuff there. I'd save it up before going if I were you. As for the details about the cycling beast, the Psychocropes, as well, the informant should know a thing or two. Prove you've taken down the bounty, bring back the enormous eyeball. With that, you'll get your reward. I'm counting on you now.
Let's do it.
Let's go. Just past the village. It's on the way, so why not stop by? Okay, I think that's now everything. But that does kind of make me remember something. I just want to see... No, I don't think there's anything more. Gauntlet Runner?
Hey!
June still has an open request. If you're looking for something to do, any other question? Never mind.
What now?
Oh, that's what I wanted to do. That's right. Now, because... Oh, I have a Masked Dancer anyways. I could make her do Trickster, but I think Masked Dancer is actually going to work better for her. So let's see what difference it... I'm going to leave her as what she is because I think Masked Dancer will work actually better. But let's make our way to Moore's Phantom. Nope, it's the wrong way. Okay, let's just do this instead of trying to figure this place out. More. I feel Moore's presence. Go to Academia.
Would you look at this?
It seems you another new ally, and this time quite the unexpected character at that. Your ally's awakening has revealed a new archetype called the Masked Dancer. It holds a power both unique and interesting. Prepared a new special experiment to enhance its potential to the highest level. Should you desire to learn more, I have a lecture prepared for you. If you'd like to listen, by all means. Indeed, it appears as if you acquired a new archetype. I wholly encourage you to examine its abilities here. Alright, let's just talk to more. And I started his thing. I'm astonished you managed to study so many archetypes. Are you some sort of prodigy? At the very least, you surely won me a new memory returned.
Incredible.
Okay, we got that.
All right.
The imagination I have home will come my strength. Laura does not look happy. Are you okay?
Everything okay?
You okay? Yes, there's remember a few things. Thank you. But before that, seeing as you're here, won't you let me tell me some stories of your travels? I've been watching over you, but I do so value your perspective. It's interesting, though I've heard nothing that might reveal this place, which means I suppose the king must have imprisoned me here because... Did you figure something out? There is but one place that comes to mind. If that inkling is right, then too much else has been inexcusable. I'm correct in my hunch. This means the king deliberately placed me somewhere I know well, somewhere I could easily continue my research. But why would he want to help your studies? Indeed, that is the question. Why would make the mystery of the king's intention? Why would he intentionally imprison me here? Imagine I was put here to prevent my research, but it was quite the opposite. The king thought to place me where I might develop transportation magic yet further. If I continue my research, my memories would return. In a way, all my travels may have been by his design. These answers I sought, this place, my identity. In the end, the only path towards them was continue my pursuits.
This research.
The pieces are coming together. It seems the time to uncover the truth has finally come. Let's find out together. Let's find out together.
Surely.
If I have your support, I can face any truth we ultimately reveal. I shall accept it unflinchingly, with eyes open. Am I a grave sinner who must pay for my offenses, or am I a revolutionary who must change the future?
I'm grateful.
The newfound resolve of mine is also thanks to you. For the utopia I will make a reality. I will battle my past until the end. I can sense Moore's willingness to accept the truth at whatever form it takes, as well as his heartfelt trust towards me. And with that, the scholar in search of the utopia, Moore. Within him dwells the virtues of the seeker. Your tempered bond has become a fire-forged trust. Thus, a new pinnacle of heroism awakens within thee. Bear this new power, foster this connection, and by their strength fulfill thy destiny. Which now means we have, since we're rank 7,
May the truth guide us.
the Seeker's Archetype Elite. The party can now study the Soul Hacker. More skills can be inherited by the Seeker's lineage in academia due to the effects of Science Essence.
Listen here.
On that note, I think we're going to call it here for the night. So without further ado, I hope you enjoyed our show. Share, favorite, follow, like, spread it around. If you know others who'd be entertained by my show, send it my way. I'll happily entertain you all. Also, don't forget to subscribe. It can only help out the channel. If you're wondering what the benefits for subscribing is, feel free to ask. I'll be happy to share. Till next time, this is The Night Show Offline.